Complete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in...
On the ready. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. You look at this defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got...
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 41, here's second down and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Let's go.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's to the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there. 45 yards on the ground. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons have taken the lead. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdowns scored when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Dancing away at the 35. And he'll get it inside the 35.
I think that's about as good a 3-yard run as you're going to see. And he actually did with a little bit of flair, didn't he?
Ready?
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And just shedding him off there. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st. Here's a give up the middle. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And his guys have taken the lead. So how about this start to a year? Fantasy owners take note. 2 rushing touchdowns in the opener. 2 more here in week 2.
So a nice pickup by 2 entities. One, this team for making sure.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Back to throw. Roberts. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Come on, set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set.
Looking to throw. Roberts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Ready, break.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Set.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
These 2 offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the 1st half. Finally, I say, here's a...
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we
The
go.
offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Ready.
Right back to him on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Holding offense.
This is unbelievable.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Ready.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Ready.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready.
Back to throw. Roberts looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watson. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it.
Offside. Defense.
Man, this is ridiculous, man.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Set. Set. Go.
Now Roberts on 1st down. And this one's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Fight 60. Check pink. Hut, hut.
Roberts now on 1st and 10. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Set.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively.
Okay, right.
2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef, that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. Roberts throwing on first down. He's got Thomas yet again complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Ready.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Hut.
Looking to throw. Roberts. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. To throw is Roberts on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's fielded at the 34. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Ready up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Hut, hut.
Here's Roberts looking to throw on 2nd down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook,
Here we go.
but
Here we
so
go.
effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Set.
On 1st and 10, Roberts. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Ready, ready. Hurry, hurry. Set, hut.
Back to throw. Roberts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4,
Let's go.
and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Roberts. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Hustle, hustle.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Roberts. And he's got it. Touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Dragons have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him in.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at the 33. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and they will take over first and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down, make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. This offense so far on third down, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 8. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory.
On the ready.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
go. On the ball. On the ball. Set.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he stopped immediately there. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Come on.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. They'll run again. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for Tokyo, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for San Juan, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.